Hey yo, what's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video, and lo and behold, with a brand new week of content, we have a brand new Faction Feud Prep Talent Up event to dominate. We are not going to max it. They changed everything up when it pertains to the points and what you are able to get when utilizing your coins, so it has switched things up immensely. And I am going to just go ahead and do my due diligence, knock out the main milestone so we can get those Faction Feud turnbuckles, and we are going to go on our way. With this 8-year anniversary, if you've been doing your due diligence, staying on top of watching content creators, let alone checking out the blog for yourself in the portal, we got huge buffs with this anniversary. All of the characters that had the entourage trainer ability of +1 MP of a specific color, as well as multiply gem strength increase +1, got a buff to +2 for those situations. And I have 3 characters on my account that I can work up to get to 6-star gold, and we will see how far it gets us with the milestones. So I have Striker Legend Andre for red. Then I have Judgment Day Damian Priest for black. And last but not least, I have Tech Lex for blue. So we are going to work up those characters today. It's going to benefit me a lot, and my faction as well when it comes to different types of PvE, PvP content for future events and contests. So why not just go ahead and do what we can? So the one that I want to knock out first and foremost is going to be Damian Priest. The simple reason is Damian Priest needs purple, and my purple is hurting right now. Now, I am hugely grateful. Demi. I do not know who Demi is. I am hugely grateful that they have finally fixed and worked on the talent up. So when you go to do your moves, you don't have to full-heartedly move them around. Now, Priest, I'm knocking him out first, not only because of the purple, but also because of the fact that, well, let's just be realistic here. My shards, it could be a hit and a miss with this class. So it's better to get him knocked out of the way right now and do that. So boom, there we go. Knock that one out. We're just going to keep on rolling and get it done. Got him at 6-star silver. So that makes it a lot easier to take this up. The hit hurts, but we do what we do. So yes, and see, and that's what I mean when we do what we do. That hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. And I don't even think I'll be able. Can I clear it? I can clear it. And this can wipe me out. Okay. But it had to be done. It had to be done. This trainer and entourage ability buff, it was huge. So we're taking full advantage of it. So now the thing is, let's check here before we even go any further. We can do it. So, okay, we are good to go. So one about to go up after I level him up. Silly goose you. Who are y'all taking up for this talent up? Oh, my coins. It hurts so bad. Oh, but it's going to be worth it because then one click and boom, he'll be at 35K. So let's see if we can even make these moves without going under 1 billion. So who am I going to take off of on this one? Hogan has plenty, and I believe I already have him maxed out, so he's good. I don't really use Kali. Core Jade is sitting stagnant. Let's see. Rosie's done. He's fully maxed out, so we'll do that one. And let's see, is this enough? It is not enough. So who will we pull from? Hogan's also maxed. It'll do. So boom, one down. Let's get another out of the way. So 1 6-star gold Priest. And it's cool because I love Priest. He's a hybrid of Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, rest in paradise, my boy, as well as The Undertaker. So we'll wait for him to do his bow one more time to get the perfect screenshot. Oh, boom. Perfect. So boom, that's one guy down, 35K, knocked out. Boom. Now the closest, and it's still going to hurt, is going to be Andre. Andre. This one's not going to be that hard because I got plenty of green and black to go around for Andre. And the yellow too. My yellow jumped up out of nowhere. I didn't even pay attention to it. So it surprised me when I looked up. I'm like, I was literally like at 30K the other week, and then boom, now we're sitting here now. Another one. Again, we're in between. We're there right now. I have to even check to see if I got the tokens. Do we have the shards? And we don't. That one's rough. I mean, he's sitting there, and we know that once we get him over that, he'll be fine. So next up is going to be Lex Luger. Dun, 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 the total package. So Lex is going to be the one to work up the most. And sadly, I mean, I'm not regretting working up Andre because he had to go there anyway. I could have stopped, but I mean, the coins that wouldn't be spent today would be spent the next time around. So we got plenty of tokens to get him up, and I'm sitting on 200K of this guy. So Lex, do your stuff, man. Do your stuff. Boom. We'll get the coins out of the way. This guy is literally self-efficient in this situation. Don't need to use no TP at all. I can just boom shards, boom shards. He's fun. And I'm glad that Lex Luger is getting this situation going on. I'm excited about the whole setup. I'm hoping that he does, regardless of what happened in the past. If you know, you know. Rest in paradise to Miss Elizabeth. The thing about Lex Luger is he is a pioneer of this game. He's been around for a long time. A former member of the NWO, the Wolf Pack, right alongside his best friend Sting, world champion, tag team with the Ultimate Warrior of all people, I believe. Former four horsemen. So I mean, Luger deserves his due, and I'm praying with him teaming up with DDP in real life. I'm hoping and praying that everything works out so he's able to win. When he does finally get inducted into the Hall of Fame, rightly so, he is able to walk and stand at that stage because those type of situations happen to us. No one expects it, and we're still human at the end of the day. So Lex is doing his thing right here, and again, tons and tons of shards. And we will check our milestones after we're done doing this move. Literally just got back up above 2 billion, and just like that, gone. But we will check on our milestones too to make sure. All we're doing is just getting all the main chests. Not worried about that final milestone. But these are definitely moves that are not with regret. No regrets here because this is definitely going to help out the account. Sheesh. So many concoctions. With a maxed out perk, you're going to be good to go. So, boom, ran right below again. Dag nabbit. All right, and then we hit that one right here. Boom. And then we get ourselves the screenshot. There you go, man. Boom. Even free-to-play units get their deal. Boom. Oh, because he doesn't have the star fill. Well, we're going to fill out some moves. And when we finally get that next rank up situation, league up scenario, because we finally got it maxed, thankfully, well, we will see. Oh, don't do this to me. Because I could star fill him. I could. But a lot of times, whenever I do the star fill, I end up getting a fuse of them, and then it makes me feel some type of way. If you can relate, you can relate. So, boom. That is, I do not even recall that number. So, boom. Let's see where we are. This is so harsh. And you know what? I might not even do it because of how much coin goes into it. These resources are crazy. So please. I love the rework to the daily claim. I will give you that. That is great. That 30 by 30 then with the rumble, and now you get those multipliers a lot better. I give you kudos there. Let's see where we are at. Oh, wow. Yeah. So we are, dang. So did they go? That is on me for not checking those. But basically, moral of the story here is we could possibly max it, but we're not going to. I was taken aback, if you will. I had to double check it. I was like, wait a minute. What? Looking at the rewards this time around, I'm like, a little better, a little reasonable. Still not the be all end all though. Let's not get that twisted. But these turnbuckles are immense, and then that has to happen. I hate when that happens. It grinds my gears, people. It grinds my gears. Even when you play it safe, it isn't safe. So boom. We'll check out the strappity straps. See what we got. Getting these Oscar shards. She looks really, really impressive. So I definitely give kudos to Scopely. In my opinion, doing her justice. I can't speak for everybody else, but to me, it seems like she's legit. So I'm just trying to get to my boy Seth Rollins because Rollins is wilding. Rollins is wilding. Boom. These straps. You hope and pray you get something really good. And just like that, we're back close to a billion. We're almost there. Well, we always take those, so we will do what we gotta do. Now, let's see. Everything else is cleared out, I believe. Yup, we got everything from here. Go down here, check out the titles. Never anything really good, I swear. I had stunning Steve Austin, Nugent Striker. I had 100% gem damage strap on him. I went ahead and put it on Liv because no lie, Liv is looking boss. I'm still in awe of the fact that they finally broke that streak of her being a S tier or S plus tier and made her a B tier. But even looking at her, she's going to be great. And compared to Alundra Blaze, I believe a lot of people are going to be far more excited to use Jersey Wildcat Live or Cats if you're looking at the card spelling over Alundra Blaze. No knock to Alundra, it's just the realism of the situation. And we didn't get really anything good here. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not upset with the moves that I made. Definitely heartbreaking when it comes to the Andre situation, if you will. But taking up Damian Priest and getting Lex Luger to 6-star gold, at least getting him to the star rarity that he needed to be, that is what mattered most. So those moves are done. We're getting closer and closer to 10 million overall talent. I just thank God. I truly thank God for the roster that I've accumulated. And I've really had to sit back and think about, like, man, there's so many characters, over 600 characters, y'all. 600 characters. I am speaking it into existence if everything goes well. There will be a day where there's over 1,000 characters in this game. No lie. But I've looked at my roster and there's a lot of characters that I love, and I've taken up the majority of them up to 6-star gold. And I'm truly grateful for it because it benefits not only myself with doing PvE content, and even PvP content. But then, even when it pertains to teaming up and representing the faction and doing faction feuds and boss battles, being present and being able to do my part. A lot of the husbandos and waifus that I've taken up are characters that I'm huge fans of, or I've learned to enjoy them or found, enjoyment out of them, have memories with them. Some of them meta reasons, others fanboy reasons, marked reasons, if you will. So, it's a thing of looking at, what, I've been blessed. God's blessed me with an amazing account with 529 superstars on here, right? I already got my heavy hitters. Like, I found them and I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, I'll work them up. I'll take them up. You can stay here for right now. And then now it's like there's a whole playground of entourage combinations that can be done, and other prospects later on down the line if I feel that it's necessary or needed, because we know a new meta is coming, y'all. Whether it's 6-star, platinum, diamond, or 7-star, we got stuff going on, and I want to go into that with not only characters that are going to hold their own and help me out as well as my faction, but also characters that I can utilize because I love that wrestler. I'm a fan of that make and that model of and variant of that character and card, in that unit. So you always want to just have everything covered. Take care of your entourage ability. Not every talent up. There once was a time where I would just work up heavy hitter after heavy hitter, and now that I'm seeing the value slowed up on the spending, it's just a thing of like appreciate what you have and make it do. With especially with the reworks and the revamped entourage abilities, you got characters that could be collecting dust, and now you can work on them, and it's going to benefit you and get you a good moment. Could get you a good strap or skill plate. Let alone just getting further ahead in the contest, the MLE itself. So I look at my roster and there's plenty of characters that I do look at and I'm like, I can see me taking you to 6-star gold. And then there's other ones like, you know what, I'll keep you that right there just because in case of future CSS, let alone, maybe entourage ability workups in the future, they'll be ready or they're on standby. So just gotta look at how things are. I mean, there's always ways to improve the game. So regardless of your roster, just understand, have your heavy hitters picked out, have prospects, have a plan A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, but also work them in where you properly can. And, always look at the entourage abilities, do your due diligence, check out the portal, check out people's moves all the way fully maxed, check out the videos from content creators all the way around, unofficial, official. Content is content and knowledge is power, and just figure out what can you work with on your roster to make make your characters the most viable when you need them. So that's what I'm learning that, and I'm planning to apply that a lot more further on in 2025. Just work on what I really need to. Don't just work on anything to work on anything. Whatever move you make it with purpose, and enjoy the wrestlers that you have because they played a role. There's plenty of characters. There's not, well, there might be a few, but normally I recall a time where I would literally play with every character that I get. And either way, all these characters serve the purpose. There was one point in time where I utilized one of these characters for one reason or another. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful because now my roster is further ahead. And I think that we should all appreciate that, let alone the beautiful community, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, the family aesthetic of this game. Let the good times roll. Never be ashamed of any move that you make, even if it was in the moment. Cherish it because even though the moment might be over, the memories are forever. And most importantly of all, have fun. Play the game how you want, but also never feel ashamed to seek guidance and wisdom so your experience can be all the more better, while also just playing smart, making things easier for yourself, and making things a lot more rewarding for your faction. So, with that being said, by all means, what was your favorite talent up move this time around? And how far did you go? Did you go to max it? Did you stop at a certain point? And what are your what moves weren't you able to make that you plan on making in the following talent up that is to come? But the 8-year anniversary, it's had some hiccups. It's had its hiccups. We're getting a new showdown revamp. That looks exciting. Check out Merrick's video and breakdown on that, as well as Professors. Make sure to check those out. WWE Champions is definitely always seeming to be at a crossroads situation, but we will see. We've had a lot of content, and no lie, the HOF uh, MLE, it was good. It wasn't the best, but it's always good to get a free Hall of Fame character. But I also would have felt bad for, just like Two Bob said, I'd feel bad for someone who decided to join Champions in January because you wouldn't be able to do anything. Unfortunately, you'd have to be carried through everything unless you open up your wallet, and then that can only go so far, right? But with this one, 8-year, it's good. It's a good time. Plenty of content to go around. Don't overwhelm yourself. Have fun. Have fun. Don't stress it unless you're in one of those type of factions. Then to each his own. Still figure out, enjoy the game your way. But 8-year anniversary, it's already off to a great start with the reworks. The characters are looking great and look absolutely fun. Love the 90s look. Shout out to my boy Dirty for doing, I believe he said, a single pull and getting 6-star gold. hip-hop hustler John Cena. You can't make it up, y'all. Like, literally just like, boom, just got it. And shout out to everyone else who's just been pulling amazing stuff. A lot of faction mates of mine were able to pick up my boy Jacob Fatu. Yada, I mean? And all gas, no brakes with it. Like, so a lot of good luck's been going on in the game, but there's also a lot of stuff changing up too. You know, changes for better or worse. Boss battle could have been a lot better with that 2.1 billion health pool. We got to do better. The gem decrease was an absolute slap in the face to the buff that you were given. It didn't make sense. You might as well say, if you're saying I'm getting 350 gem damage buff, but you're decreasing it, you might as well just made it 300 gem damage out of the gate and just called it a day, or no debuff at all. That would just make things absolutely horrid. They had a mess up on the past weekend, showdown weekend prize wall. Hopefully you picked up your time to get radical skill plate. Black gem damage, 50% buff when you activate any black move. So that's going to be looking pretty good on some people. My Hall of Fame Vader, it's calling out to him. And then even Batista. That was a tongue twister right there. I'm thinking about him with triple black. That would benefit him. Bailey, that would benefit her. Well, just sitting there thinking about it myself, I'm like, yeah, that could definitely help out in a couple situations. But at the end of the day, we got WWE champions doing WWE champions things. 1 minute there's a oopsie. 1 minute there's not a oopsie. 1 minute they're saying we can keep something. 1 minute they're taking something back. So 1 minute things are getting leaked. 1 minute, accounts are getting banned. It is what it is, y'all. But nonetheless, I hope that y'all had an amazing talent up. I hope that y'all had an amazing showdown weekend where you were able to walk away with Seth. T Units pulls off a DJ NIZT's channel were absolutely insane in the membrane. Hands down, arguably some of the best pulls I have ever witnessed from somebody. Kudos to her. Kudos to both of them. OGs of the content creator pool, so kudos to them. But nonetheless, I hope that y'all had an amazing showdown where you're able to get John Cena, where you're able to pick him up early, where you're able to, I believe someone picked him up out of a 7 pool within my faction. It's absolutely crazy, but you know what? Things are happening. The 7 pools versus 40 pools. Which one is superior? Gotcha is going to gotcha all the same, but were you able to get Cena? Were you able to get Seth with his gear, with the dusty gear? I love what they did there, because they could have put it on in Seth freaking Rollins, Modern Era Showboat. They could have done that, but instead they put it on New Gen Seth, which is amazing to me. But either way, because you would think the Modern Era version would get it because of him and Cody Rhodes beefing, but nah, they put it on the New Gen Acro. Kudos to them. But nonetheless, let's wrap this up. So because I'm rambling, but it's because I miss y'all, and it always feels great to make a video for y'all. But always know this: hey yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, and most importantly of all, if you haven't done so, but you rock with your boy and you want to see what's happening next, do yourselves a favor by making sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. Your best move. What moves did you have to hold off on this go around? And who are you excited to take up in the future? Who are you excited to see in these upcoming months of 2025? I mean, a New Gen MLE this early, Hall of Fame came through and did its normal stop. I mean, we're headed towards spring outbreak. If things stay the way they are, crossover event, Christmas, zombies, midweek contest surprises. I am absolutely excited to see what goes down, and good Lord willing, everything works out. I will be able to cover and give you my input, my thoughts and insight, and get to chop it up with you within the comments below. But also, before I go, always remember this: no matter where you're coming from, no matter what you're going through, or no matter where you're headed, always know in my eyes, you will always and forever be a champion. So with that being said, y'all, love you all. Respect you all. I'm praying for you all. Stay tuned. Until next time, God bless. Peace.